And hello again, everyone, and welcome to some more Tainted Grail. Give me a second, there we go. Gotta properly sit down on my chair. How's everyone's weekend been going? Nox, I don't think you need to answer. I think I have a fairly good idea of how your weekend has been. I'm hoping it's been better. I'm hoping you didn't get lost on the way. I'm hoping you're home safely. And to anyone who listens in and is worried, don't be. It's just some absolute anime bullshit happening. To borrow Nox's own words. As for me, things have been pretty good, pretty normal. I have selected for the option of being a little bit more chill currently. More as a way of preventing further things down the line. One term, SCP-3008. Ooh, am I familiar with that one? Hold on, I'm just gonna Google that real quick. Hope no one minds. SCP-3008. Oh, the Infinite IKEA. Yep. That checks out. That checks out. You weren't even at an IKEA though, were you? It might be spreading. It might be something that affects all supermarkets. Someone should update the SCP files. But regardless, today I have decided to return a little bit to some of the games that I've left a little bit on the back burner while I was dealing with Expedition 33. I'm still dealing with Expedition 33. I just want to revisit them right now, if that makes sense. Especially with so many good games getting a remaster. Look at you, Gothic 1 remake, you absolute wonderful miracle of a lifetime. The Infinite Parking Lot, yes. The Infinite Parking Lot. Something none of us are prepared for. You're gonna have to tell me at some point how you did get out of there, because I still don't know how you didn't get out to begin with. Never mind how you did get out afterwards, so... But yeah, leaving all of that aside, today we shall be playing Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Now, I have played it before. I'm somewhat far, I want to say, into it, but I also know that I'm probably still in the beginning. I'm still waiting for the map to expand some way, somehow. Wait, loud question mark? Okay, let me just swap on over to the game. Oh. You are not supposed to see that. Wait, what did... Okay, multiple things have happened. What? Where did I go? Hold up. All of the stuff is happening right now. Hello? Okay, okay. I'm still there. I'm still functioning. Just need a little bit of a reset to the narrator. It's fine. You're more impressed on the cartoon levels of events before getting in the car. Yep, that was definitely something. Not quite sure how you dealt with that, but I'm glad you did. Wait, so free content, more free content, Merlin's Tomb, and chat. There's so many things they've added since I played this. I haven't even finished it once. I feel so... What do you mean it has a mod manager now? Okay, yeah, sure, it has mods now. Oh, that's fairly normal to every game that's reloading shaders. Yeah, that's also true. I forgot this one does need to do that. That is on me. What? No. That's not on me, that's definitely on my camera. Okay, you know what? Hold up. I got a semi-fix for this. Because I'm not gonna reinstall the driver right now. No, that ain't happening. So I'm just gonna go in here. And then, where is it? There we go. For now, you will just be having to deal with the Fugi, unfortunately. I made so many scribbles of things that I saw. Yep, I'm still taking damage, okay. Understood. Alright then, let me just remember where the hell am I supposed to go and what am I supposed to be doing. I have side quests here. A strange dream while camping near the Archspire. Well, let's try that one. I feel like I've seen the Archspire a couple of times by now. But it shouldn't be that hard. Oh, let me just adjust something here. We're at a mall at 3 p.m. Mom had a beauty appointment at 4:30 with aunt, so we left during the out mall that had no piece of entertainment, let alone an arcade, until 6:30, and then had some food, then helped pick out a phone until 10 p.m. Yeah, that sounds about right. I need to find their camp. There are people there. Okay, my minions. How did I shoot between its legs? Okay, that's how I dodge. Oh, there's the wolf. Okay. Wanna know something, Yuri? Home past midnight. 9 hours of constant walking. Jesus. I hope you actually got some sleep though. Okay, how am I supposed to normally sleep here, or how is this supposed to go? Inventory. Okay, I should be able to light that. Oh. Okay, why am I so bad at aiming this? There we go. And one more. Thank you. My health restored. You're checking if they made a Shrek mod. I'd be honestly more surprised if there is no Shrek mod. Or Thomas the Train Engine some bloody way. Okay, how did I... Oh. Found myself in a strange dimension. Okay. Alright, this is definitely not where I used to be. Ah yes, the Tunnel of Hands. Lots of your quality of life optimization and visual modes to be expected. Yeah, I think those are like the first ones that spawn when modding is still at the start. down. There's a way south in the so let's go this way maybe. What is that? Okay, nope. Going the other way. I made my choice. Wanted out of guards. Of course we did.
Just for a brief moment. It won't hurt.
This is a bad idea. Who are you?
My name. In your language, it would be Apartak. I was imprisoned years ago by your king. Human, but inhuman at the same time. I suffer, I wither, I am defiled. They left me here to endure hunger and pain.
What we're more intrigued by is that Nexus mods with an adult content filter and it automatically. That is interesting. Huh. Fartak, you sound like you needed water. Yeah.
I cannot bear this form. It is twisted and unbefitting of a Fall Dweller.
Oh, a Fall Dweller. Okay. What do you do to Cool?
So you've come here to save that man?
I didn't say that.
Fool, you cannot help him now. His humanity has been devoured. He has been freed from this pointless human existence. My death will change nothing. It has gone too far. Instead, let me taste your blood. You too shall be freed.
How about a no?
Let me taste your blood. I need just a little. Let me bite you.
I can just be like, yep, sure. I'm done with life. Just dig in. Why?
To ease the pain. Yours and mine. I need food, and you need a bit of care. You humans are fragile.
Oh, hello there, Ares. Why does he want to bite you? No, I'm the one being bitten, unfortunately. Sir, people are not food. I would agree. However, he seems to have different plans. I can't tell if he's a vampire or something else, though. I'm kinda curious what exactly happens if I say, yeah, bite me. I'm very curious. Nox, why did you have to make it weird? You know what? I'm a bit too curious for my own good. Go ahead.
What a wonderful moment.
Oh.
It's burns! Your blood burns! Listen to it! It's foul!
Funny enough, I kind of expected that to be the reaction. Wow. Well, that was easy. Weird prison. We're good. Well, this was the easiest fight of my life. What? I'm a void being. Of course my blood is deadly to anyone. Duh. Oh, what the heck are those? Oh. That's what they are. Okay, now I'm supposed to go all the way over here. But first, here, just so I know that I can rest. But Maddie, after doing a Maddie, what a way to go. I don't think he even got to that point, or if I'm being 100% honest. I think he just... The second he drew blood, he was like, yeah, nope, can't do it. Does beg the question.
Oh, it's you. Did you hear? The keeper was cured.
Oh.
Cole wasn't so lucky. He's fallen into a strange state. A while ago, one of Fergus's men came by and told us, "You're bloody lucky Mahon got better, and that's the only reason we're still allowed to stay in the village."
I found the source of what made Cole that way, but I must have been too late.
I had a feeling something might change with your involvement. I knew you'd find something. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could thank you. But right now, I just don't have the strength. You tried, and that means a lot. But it's hard, and I don't think I can properly show my gratitude. I'm sorry.
The keeper just let him out and allowed him to stay in the village?
Most of them wanted Cole dead, but Fergus forbade anyone from interfering. Since Mahon is getting better, he decided that Cole's fate is in our hands. But if anyone else raises a hand against him, that cooled the tempers of the keepers and lessened the open hostility from the villagers. Besides, you've seen him.
What are you planning to do?
I can't abandon him. Even if he's not exactly the Cole I knew, he still looks like him. I won't ask you to end his agony. How could I? I'll take care of him for as long as he lives. And then, I don't know. I'll probably leave this godforsaken place.
That is some proper devotion. Hold on. Practicality, strength, and spirituality. Oh god. The demon is tired after the long events that happened in the past moon, but still, he manages to tear a page from the Akashic records. He now writes, "The narrator shall now preach the will of the void as a crazed paladin, spreading the word of his own gospel, so to these poor, sorry souls." So, I see what you have chosen. You have chosen to be free of the illusion called life and death alike. Very well. Pay attention, for the sermon is now in session. I shall end Cole's suffering. You should be free of him. Let his soul rest in peace.
What? No. I know you probably had good intentions, but let me take care of Cole's
so I
life
failed with that
on
one.
my own. They say time heals all wounds, but this one feels like a wound that will always fester. One I can never forget.
The NPC is wiser than she seems. Pity. That's all she will be. You just unlocked the full narrator mode. Perhaps, but you might come to know that the knowledge of the void is not for mere mortal eyes, or ears, for that matter. Alas, that's an achievement you're pinning. You may do so. After all, in time all shall be part of the void. Just as I commit this quest to the void, now and forever. Memory and all. Next up, what should we pick? After all, everything might one day return to the void, but I do not want to, how should I say, wait. I'd rather speed things along. Ooh, drinking buddies. Really mark the map on my place on my map. Maybe I'll learn more about Burr's condition out there. Ah, friendship. So fragile and frail. Alas, I suppose that's a request that I can honor. Ooh, and it's in an unexplored area, no less. Excellent. Let us tear into the veil and see what awaits. For our crusade has now officially been started. Come now, my minions. We shall be off to new adventures. Would really try. Something approaches. That's one.
You'll pay for that.
Well done, my minions. Well done. Splash concoction. I think the rats will ensure their safe passage into the depths of the void, as they deserve. For now, the riches shall find their self-passage into my pockets. Ah, I think I see. There we go. Great health potion. Ooh, a new summon is that I see. Bring the low. Now, whatever type of summon are you? The cost is much higher than the Corpse Seekers. Not as much as my skeletons, though. Oh, I know you. You sent me to the void a couple of times yourselves, haven't you? Funny how now you will serve it. Nest. Hello there, weary traveler.
Mather favors me. Open this and release.
Not so fast. Tell me why you are there first.
Are you serious? And here I thought no one could be dumber than Bromar. I'm Nest, of the Ulfra clan. And that's my real name. I'm nothing like that nameless fool Bromar. I'll admit, getting caught was my mistake. But his men had the numbers. Bromar might be an oaf, but I can't deny he's got some talent for banditry.
Okay. Orley wants to know about her package.
That woman thinks only about business, doesn't she? Can't say I blame her. In times like these, everyone has to look after their own skin.
Such a cheap shot, he says while he tried to shoot an arrow the approaching mini horde. Right?
They took everything
Well, I wanted
I
a
had,
fair
but I managed
melee.
to hide Orla's package before they caught me.
All
I
in
can
the
dig it
honor
up
of the void.
and take it to her.
Managed to hide before they caught you. Okay.
She'll pay you, and we'll be even. Consider it my thanks for freeing me.
Whose name is Boom?
Ah, I see you don't know much about the Dalriata. No surprise there. Our elders keep us in the mountains, and the world seems to be forgetting about us. In the Dalriata, you have to earn your name. You choose a father, go through the trials, all of it. You need to prove yourself worthy of your clan. If you fail, you're not worthy of carrying a name. You get exiled. So, Bromar can call himself whatever he wants, but to me, he's a nobody.
Okay. Why did he imprison you?
How should I know what rattles around in that empty skull of his? Maybe he liked what he saw and thought he could take me for himself.
She sounds Scottish, yeah, a little bit.
Not that he got very far. Dalriata women decide for themselves who they lie with. You can't take us by force. We bite. Literally. He probably thought if he kept me here long enough, I'd soften up. He's in for a rude awakening, because I'd sooner bite through my own wrists than fall for his posturing.
Okay, you are free to go.
Finally. Someone with some sense in this den of idiots. Thanks. I'll heal up and head back to my people. You didn't happen to kill that big oaf hanging around outside, did ya? Bromar no face. Suits him, with that ugly mug of his.
I didn't see anyone like that.
Well, honour demands I kill the bastard. But I'll tend to my wounds first. Thanks for freeing me. You're alright, for a non-reata.
Don't mind me. Everything needs to be sent over to the void. Every single little thing that is not nailed to the floor. Ooh, an alchemy station. Fool's Rush. Small healing potion. Small mana potion. Bloodsucker potion. Strong healing potion. Okay, health potion +2. Okay then. I'll just feel the fire a little bit. Nothing to identify. Okay, let's see for the stash. I don't need most of these, so I'll just send whatever I don't require. Also, all crafting materials can go there. These are all the weapons. Do these have any? Oh, the arrows have weight. Okay, that changes things a bit. Okay, I think this should be for now. Either you're getting really good at picking up accents, or that was a bad Scottish accent because you understood her. I think it might be a bit of both. It wasn't necessarily a bad one, I would say. Four Dweller Mask. Mask maximum mana by 50. And mana regeneration. Ooh, that's a nice piece of armor right there. healing by 5% when not in combat. Okay, I will say the armor looks amazing. The stat requirements though are killing me. Like, look at this. This looks amazing. However, at least for now, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to stick to my current set of gear. Okay, so this one doesn't have any effect yet. But I can wear this one, which when I take damage increases my lifesteal. Not quite as fancy as this one with the scale armor on it, but you know how it is. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes. I had to find a way past. Druidic Shrine. One animal component. Ah. Oh wait, I think I have animal components. I just have them in the stash. Hold up, I can do this. The voyage shall be satisfied. With convenience or stop eating mold, you are going to have food and I'll be scrolling Twitter to see someone on Galactic system. You haven't seen the start of it, dear friend. So many people just eating mold and whatnot, and I have no idea why. Like, I couldn't tell you at all why. Just why. Oh wait, tape. Crafting reagent. I can take a deer pelt, I think. Maybe. This should work, right? Five % incoming healing and 3% critical damage. Oh, I also leveled up from this. I don't have attribute points set already. Oh, the Victor's taking the mouse. Yeah, I remember. That does seem to be the secret ingredient these days, doesn't it? Silly mortals. Ooh, practicality. I think I only needed 5, right? What is this? Weak spell damage. Price of sell goods. Okay, I can get behind that. Alchemy bonus, cooking bonus, and handcrafting bonus. You know what? Sure. As for points, I think I was looking for some magic. Yeah, summoning. Summon limit increase to 5. There we go. That's what I want. I also want the reservation reduction next. Sometimes it's the worst pose that gain traction. So many people like your toe picks after so. What? What did I just read, Nox? Why did you have toe picks after Silsong was finally announced? Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to know. There we go. My army. Let's see. So we should be able to just go around like this. Alright then, for the void. Onwards. Oh, come on. Is this the game? Yeah, I think this is the game trying to put up artificial barriers. God damn it. Fine, I'll go around like a normal person, I guess. Fine. Okay, not quite like a normal person. I'll go a little bit around. Anyway, need a bet on a chain post on Twitter. If Silson gets now this week we'll post those. You know what? My fault for having eyes today. I am so sorry, Ares. No, Nox, I'm fairly certain this one's on you. I don't know who you're calling twin. I was not aware you and Ares are like that. But I'm fairly certain that one was on you. 100% you. Devil's Snare. Oh, some nice roses. I'll be picking up those. I'm trying to find the use for them later. Ooh, All Mother Shrine.
Who's there? The living don't come around here without a good reason. What do you want? To bring me peace?
Hello there.
The quiet I so long for. Ask for a blessing from the shrine. You don't want to do that. It never ends well. I'm haunting the shrine, against my will.
Whatever do you mean, my fellow brother in Christ? Yeah, Nox, again, I think that one was on you. Because you had so many options there. You could have not done that. You could have foreseen that maybe it's not the best idea, just in case it might happen. Or you could have just broken your word. Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes, it's fine to break your word. It's some might even say required, not often, but in very specific cases, where it would hurt absolutely nobody, but keeping your word would actually hurt somebody. In those cases, I think it's fair enough to break your word. The only thing you've ever sold on the internet was your innocence. Pardon my everything, what? Because that sounds so much worse. Thing is, you were confident it would get announced. And you don't do anything unless you are confident. You should be confident that there is always a chance. That's how these things work. That's why I haven't been caught sleeping with one of these.
Wait. I can see you've met Berg.
I
I
have.
can see the threads that connect you.
And you, what's your connection to him?
I remember him. The rest is a blur. We had a strong bond. We knew each other for years.
Excuse me, that was my Discord. Just fix that real quick. There we go.
We served together. Yeah, for years. I don't know much else. I keep forgetting things.
I told you, if there is a higher being up and above, it looks at you with eyes of hatred. No, it looks at you with eyes of, alright, bet. Now go and do it. You did it to yourself. Now suffer the consequences. Here's the thing that I, as a paladin of the void, someone who has seen far into things that should never be seen, have learned. When you dare the world to fight you, very rarely the world will look at you and say, bet. And you're gonna have to pay the price. This time you have to pay the price. Wanna see something funny? Wanna see me do it again? Yeah, exactly like that. Who are you?
I'm Kendall. Or I used to be. Hard to tell if I still am. Or only used to be. Maybe I usually am.
See, the void is already corroding your essence, your memories.
I don't know. I'm too stupid for this. I once thought ghosts and wraiths must be wise. And yet, here I am. But that wasn't what you asked me. I don't remember much. I was a keeper, a lance corporal. There was an ambush. They killed me on the spot. It was right here, exactly in this spot. And from that very moment, I've been bound to this shrine. But I don't want to be. My place is there, in the haunts of the south.
Can I help you?
I need to finish my service. I need to rest somewhere more appropriate. Take my remains. Find Berg. He'll know what to do. That's all.
Best friends forever. To dig up his remains. Well, good thing I have a shovel. Now where are your remains? I'm pretty sure there's more than just the skull here, but you know what, game, I won't contradict your obvious knowledge. If I had to guess, where would checkpoint be? I think somewhere around here, so what are these? Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, now I see it. It's barely visible. Side note, you are now depressed. You lost one of your earphones to our body. Not in your bag. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Oh my god, it's a red cap. If Overlord taught me anything, is that red caps are not to be messed with. Then again, if these guys have taught me anything, is that they are also not to be messed with. Good job, boys. Red caps look scary. They are the scariest version of goblins you will ever see. If I had to compare them with goblins, like regular ass goblins from fantasy, red caps are like a mix of... They are the equivalent of goblin version of Florida man, Australia man, and Scottish man combined. That's a red cap. In goblin form. All of those three combined, that's a red cap. They are very terrifying. Out of all the goblins, normal goblins, okay. Goblin shamans, lol, get swiped. Red caps are terrifying. No, it's not that I hate them, it's that the people there are just terrifying. Like, having to live in those locations, you tend to get a reputation. That's all I'll say. But yeah, that's pretty much the goblin equivalent of a... whatchamacallit? Of a Grim Reaper. The red cap. There's also hobgoblins, which are just slightly bigger goblins. Those are fine. Wolf riders are fairly terrifying, but they're just riding a wolf. You can handle them, usually. Red caps are big no-no. Very big no-no. This is the French. What did the Scottish ever do? They didn't do anything to me. No, you misunderstand. I'm talking about their reputation. Like, Scottish people have a certain reputation of being kind of terrifying in a fight. As do Floridians and Australians. Well, they more so have a reputation of being crazy because of where they live. But that's a little bit different. Yeah, the red caps would have the French for breakfast. They would have all of the countries for breakfast. That's their entire shtick. They eat humans. And they do it easily. Is that another tower? Silent Cilia. Silent Cilia. What quest is that one? Oh, that's... That's a bandit. I think I know where to find her. Or... Okay, goblins. Follow me. I say that, but I honestly don't really have an idea on how to get up there, so... Maybe it's for the best. Hello there, wolves. Good job. They're not even all that hurt. I see their HP now. My god. You never heard of Scottish people being scared? Eris, have you seen Samurai Jack? The Scotsman in Samurai Jack is all the reason you know that Scottish people are scary. I'm kidding, during the days of war, the moment you hear bagpipes, you better pray. Exactly. Yes, you have it. You love that show? Well, there you go. That guy. Imagine an army, a nation of Scotsmen. There you go. Why is everything going red? Besides probably being sunset. The 1%. What do you mean the 1%? Hold up. Oh, right. Actually, no, you know what? We're doing the 1%. Stagfather Shrine. I'm not touching this. Not right now. What was that? Oh, I think it's a skeleton. Just a little undead. I get the sneaky suspicion I was not supposed to approach from this angle, but here I am, so... Oh, is that a checkpoint? Yes, excellent. So now that I have that, I can go back and finish the previous quest. Yeah, I don't recall him. Always thought it was very chill. I mean, they're chill if you get along with them, I'll give them that, but... Like, imagine a tall, muscular ginger. Drunk in high heaven, charging at you in a man's skirt with bagpipes blaring in the background. Yeah, yeah. Kinda sounds like the start of a booktop. A little bit, a little bit. Wait, no, where was it? Best friends forever. Let's try this one for now. Wait, what was I supposed to go to again? There's someone inside the tavern. No. Where is that person? Oh, they're over. I mistook my sign for... I'm dumb. Okay. Understood. Okay, not. Maybe I need to rest until morning. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can actually see. Bird, greetings. I spoke with Kendall.
Bloody hell. Not another ghost. Leave me alone. I swear if you don't leave me alone, I'll kill you.
Yeah, I don't have any of these. I got his remains.
Take this away from me. Don't you know this kind of thing tends to bring bad luck? I don't want to see him
Again?
I went there one evening. Gods only know why. I could feel something odd. Like I had Kendall thrashing around in my head already, calling to me. I've never been a godly man, you know. One time I visited a shrine, and look what that got me. A ghost hovering over my head.
Personally met some Scottish people. The whole thing about them being drunk, although slightly exaggerated, only slightly I see, is as true as it gets. If you can hold your liquor, and they'd be patting you on the back. Yeah, again, if you can get along with them, they're some of the best people you can know. If you don't drink, though, you might have a few issues.
I dug around a bit looking for Kendall's remains, and then I heard howling, got scared and ran away. At first, I thought it was a wild animal, or some weird beast. Thinking about it now, I guessed it must have been Kendall. He was letting me know he was coming. Damn him.
Well, they're looking for his remains. I brought you his remains. What's the problem here?
All right, I went there, and Kendall didn't say a thing about a burial at sea. All he said was that he won't know peace until he takes me with him to the underworld. I may be old, but I don't want to go there yet. The idea terrifies me. Now I see what he's up to. He's using you to remind me of his threat.
Why will he haunt you and not the rest of your friends?
It's because... well, he trusted me the most. And I was the one who let him down. When push came to shove, I blew it. Tagden was arguing for the bandits to only take Kendall, and I didn't make a peep. I still remember the way Kendall was looking at me when they were slitting his throat.
And you're the only one still feeling guilty?
I don't know. Tagden and Finley seem fine, but I've felt bone-crushing guilt ever since it happened. Wouldn't you be wondering if you could have done something more than just beg for mercy? Finley lost his tongue, Tagden his hand, and me. Now I'm an old hobbler missing a leg. We all have wounds to remind us of what happened until the day we die. And that's why we decided to never tell a soul. Please, take his remains away from here. Maybe say a good word about me to his ghost. My years of guilt must surely be enough penance.
The void has spoken. Keep the skull. You deserve punishment for your betrayal. I would have to walk all the way back again. Maybe another time. For now, I'm curious about that manor. What's this? Oh, I see we have a few bandits here. The ranged infantry. You all done here? Good, excellent. I'm sure the void will appreciate them in time. Wait, there were 3 bandits here. Where's the last one? Oh, how cute. They were having a nice little garden here. needs a few repairs, I think. But other than that... Oh, another shrine. You can have a wolf pet, I think. Oh, wait, actually. Okay, so how do those look? Not bad, not bad. Well, alas, this time we check the inside of the house. See if anything for the void can be obtained there. Ooh, iron ore. Very nice, very nice. The Bone King. The bandits are gone, yes, indeed they are. I'm gonna say I expected a bit more. Then again, I assume the bandits just used up pretty much everything that was to be found. Pretty sure there was supposed to be one more bandit somewhere around here. I wonder where they... Did you guys eat him? Because I would have wanted the loot, but it doesn't seem to be possible any longer. Oh wait, found them. Now you may consume him, as it were. Time to stash all of the stuff. Ooh, I can actually use these. Assuming I had a bit more endurance, that is, at least. There we go. I gotta say, I do appreciate the ability to just summon a pocket dimension whenever I want and just toss things into the void. It really helps with my credibility as well. Like, imagine I had to preach of the void and I had nothing to prove of my prowess. That would have been honestly a bit embarrassing.
There you are. Look, darling, it's the lovely mercenary I hired to clear out that seaside estate I told you about.
You did what?
Well, you told me to deal with it, so I did. You didn't expect me to just sit on my hands while surrounded by unwashed fishermen, did you?
Look, I'm sorry about my wife. Whatever she told you to do, forget about it. I'll pay you for your trouble.
She was very insistent.
Trust me, I can imagine. Unfortunately, she often gets lost in her enthusiasm. We weren't, at least I wasn't planning on staying here any longer than necessary. We have no need for an estate.
Well, that's your opinion. One I simply do not share.
Now we have a new life goal. I'm scared to ask, what is it? Also, yeah, I've already done what she asked me.
You have? Oh, that's wonderful. I can start planning the welcoming banquet. I'm thinking sea foam made of spun silver, dancers dressed as alluring sea creatures.
I would say not the worst taste
And
for a
who are you
party.
going to invite? The crabs? None of your friends from Camelot are going to come all this way just to have dinner.
Dear gods, Duncan, you're so plebeian. Of course they will come. Besides, there must be some important people here. Weren't you just talking with them? You can invite them too.
Good luck with that. Are you sure that place is safe now?
It's perfectly safe.
Oh my, how polite. I wouldn't have expected that from such a vagabond. But no matter, for I now have the delightful task of decorating an entire house.
Marvelous.
He is thrilled, you can tell. You can see the joy on his face as it drains away. And to drink with the Scots and try to hold your liquor. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Truly it is. Now, we must get in touch with that splendid woodworker from Camelot. You know the one. He made those exquisite cabinets for the Gévaudan.
Bad moment to take a sip of chocolate milk. Was that French?
Oh, and don't forget to pay the nice mercenary. At least someone in this godforsaken place turned out to be useful.
Yes, dear.
Why don't you come visit us once we're all settled, And don't fret. There's no need to make yourself too presentable. I highly doubt we'll be entertaining any important guests just yet.
1,000. Oh my god, 1,000 gold. Okay. That is quite a reward that I shall accept. Now I'm curious, if I travel here, is the bonfire still gonna be there? Yes. Okay, moved all the crafting materials. Can I swim in the ocean in this game? Hold on, just a second. I will answer that in a bit. What did I want? Oh yeah. I wanted to check up the stash. I need endurance for this. Okay. Oh, my endurance is... it's just not there. Okay, understandable. Yep, I'll be having a point there. Thank you. For another point, it's general here. Melee damage by 5%. Shield, stamina, health. Honestly, I feel like I need... Okay, let me see. Oh, 7 stamina is actually a lot. I think I might just take stamina a bit. So, to answer your question, can I swim? Yes. Yes, I can. Not just that, but the water is a little bit more realistic than I'm used to. Like, there's waves. They'll try to slowly pull you under. And I'm gonna say the breath on this guy, it's quite impressive. Like, I'm not even sure if I can hold my breath that long. Let me actually give it a go. I'm happy to report I lasted more than the character, actually. As for where are the sharks, I don't know and I'm not sure I want to find out. And I'm like 90% sure there are sea monsters somewhere. Because look at what was drawn here. Yeah, the battlefield seems normal. It seems a lot more normal than I originally thought it was gonna be. What's this here? Sunken village. That's different. Hello? Whispers. Hob.
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost.
Yeah, seems French-shaped.
Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were
The
going.
man, not the thing on the map.
Now, even they are misplaced.
Who are you?
I guess I'm just an old man listening to the sound of the sea. Every wave carries a story, you know. Some are whispers, others are roars. I like to think they're keeping me company. Long ago, I decided to wait for something to happen. So I'm waiting for what's ahead of me. But I can feel that it's closer than ever. Everything that's around us, it's not yet the end. And that thought really bothers me.
The monsters here didn't attack you?
Monsters? I think you misunderstand. I don't see any monsters here, only lost villagers, still clinging to their home. It's sad, but as you can see, not much depends on us. The world just keeps on happening, and you happen along with it. They were given some time, which they've tried to use as much as they could. That's all. I'm glad they allow me to stay here
Not afraid.
It's the cycle of life. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you're afraid, it means you're struggling with something too much, my friend. Sometimes you just need to sit and look. Watch everything turn.
Do you need anything?
I have everything I need. The entire world in one place. The sunken village was not always sunken. But one day, someone, undoubtedly important, made a decision, undoubtedly necessary, that it would be better to make it so. So the wave came and made the village into the sunken village. And its inhabitants, well, you can see for yourself.
When did the flood take place?
Long ago enough for people to have no chance of discovering why it happened, and yet recently enough that this place still reminds us of it. Now the village is what it is, and the past has washed away. At least it can still be home for them, and I'll stay and look. These are interesting times indeed.
Why did the druids do this?
You'd have to ask those responsible for the flood. Who knows what's going through people's heads? Maybe someone ordered them to do it. We'll never know.
Someone flooded the village.
I know that some druids did it. Specific individuals, although their names have long been forgotten. This is no great mystery, my friend.
Okay.
That's a good question. Maybe they burnt during the Charred Conclave. Maybe not. Nevertheless, the punishment was delivered and justice prevailed. Once again, the world was made a better place. At least that's what those who set fire to the stakes preach. All in the name of the Word.
Right.
Among others. This wouldn't have happened if not for Camelot's desperation. Hey, many tragic decisions were made. I don't know if the Word was so unambiguous or if its interpretation failed. What happened on the fields of the Charred Conclave wasn't just about the flood, my friend. It was about things and forces we don't understand. Before you go, I would like to ask you one thing. Who are you?
I'm just myself.
I understand. I see you. I hear you. And I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell. And thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want. The sunsets here are beautiful.
A broken gong. Oh, these are mine. I got scared by my little minions. But I'm curious about the village. What exactly do I mean by monsters? Because I haven't been in the village, I don't think. Or have I? Oh! Bell! Hello there! And welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Hatinashi Raza, the Nerd of Realities. And today we are playing some... Oh, hold up. Today I'm being ambushed, it seems. Give me just a second. Okay, everything under control, everything under control. Whew. But hello there, how is it going? How was Dark Souls? How far did you go? Oh, I need to the force stone. Excellent. What is that? What is that and why is that? Okay, that did more damage than I wanted to prefer. Okay, let's back away for a little bit. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, Bell. You met the demon and ended the stream there, but you did some exploring. Nice, nice. Nah. Wait, the demon. Which demon did you meet? Oh, did you meet the Capra demon? Or the Taurus demon? Which one? No, the Taurus demon doesn't make sense. You should have already been past Taurus demon. Did you meet the Capra? Capri's, yes, the Capri sun. No, the Capra demon, Bell. And yeah, that's a fairly famous one, I would say. It's a bit of a rite of passage. Yeah, you need to drink it in the experience. Similar to how I'm drinking my own minions right now. They make for excellent drinks. Blood orange juice. Yes, quite so. There we go. Now that I'm fully healed. we can continue exploring this area. Oh, there's another one of you guys there. Ah. I thought I can get it before it went boom. I was wrong. With some iron ore, some bolts. An alchemy station. Ow. Way too much damage. That's it. Not quite enough of a challenge, I would say. Okay. Don't worry, I'll make sure you are very appreciative as you turn into life points. The Void accepts everyone in its embrace after all. For anyone who's confused on why I'm talking like that, is because a certain redeem was used to make me preach of the goodwill and destination known as the Void. So worry not, I shall make sure everyone is fit for travel into its embrace. Oh yeah, Nox used it. Oh, I'm not sure I want to explore this during the weirdness being out. Okay, avoided that one. Okay, there. Okay, where did all of you come from?
Ding ding ding! Ring ding ding! Ring ding ding!
Oh, that's one of them. That's not ours. Okay, before things get too crazy. Okay, nope. Yeah, I'm gonna have at least 4 of you out. There we go. Yeah, very signature of most. At least I'm getting some good eternal cobwebs, which I do require for my connection to the Void. And some unidentified items, which might prove useful. Is that a mana potion? Yes, a great one. Not much of the village seems intact, that's for sure. Might be heading out soon, but soon for a bit. I'm glad to hear you're gonna get some well-deserved rest soon. Until then, please do enjoy. For anyone else who might require some rest, feel free to do so. You are definitely not obligated to stay around and keep us all company, but it is appreciated if you decide to do so. I shall do my best to entertain and make sure that time is spent very, very resourcefully. What has happened in So the village center is around here. And it seems no one's quite aware of why the village was flooded. We know druids did that, supposedly. We don't know the exact how and why. Ha! Get dodged. This seems to be just a watchtower. Okay, that's one of mine. Where's barricaded? To a reinforced chest. Oh, almost. There we go. Silver. What was that? What was that? What was he ringing bells? Oh, is it pointing me towards... this is actually spooky, I can't see anything. Like, I see it in the distance, sort of. The man is gone. That's an interesting view right there. There we go, that's the image I wanted. Hello there, Rain. What do you mean stinky? Bell is not stinky. I think. Probably. Something is ringing the bell. Having said that, I think I've delayed enough in this area. So let me just go somewhere safe. For now. Oh, wait. I can talk. Hello there, Arthur. Was this gong already here in your time?
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. My memory remains too clouded. It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it, but I know our path shall lead us here, one way or another. Something lingers beyond this gate. Something ancient. That much I know. We'll find the truth soon enough.
Okay. Let's rest until the morning at the very least. Okay. Yeah, here they are, the red caps. Legend claims that red caps were born of a powerful curse. Vengeful spirits spawned by the land whenever or dwellers sowed Avalon soil with blood. True or not, one fact is undeniable. Red caps exist for one reason: blood. They do not hunt for food, but for the sheer joy of cutting into the flesh of their prey. After every kill, they take time to drench their caps thoroughly in their victim's blood. Some say those caps hold power, but few who hunt them live long enough to discover the truth. Ah yes, our army of boys. Wait, what's this? Oh wait, I remember this. I saw one of them, I think. Scourge of the Seas. Okay, quests. Best friends forever. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can't verify the state of our friend there. The trip. Okay, which is the closest point? I think it's this one. squad out for this party. Okay, so I need to go to my right. Okay, so the shrines I think are one-time bonuses, maybe. Hello there, Ghost.
Oh, I didn't know how else to find him. Now you've led me to him. Thank you for that. In return, I think I can let you use this shrine the way it was meant to be used, when it wasn't all tangled up by my haunting presence. Let's hope we'll never meet again.
So he did lie to me. Make an offering. What sort of an offering? I don't know what offering to make. Well. We roll this. You know what, I think I'll go back here and try and figure out how to get to this bounty. So that's Silent Celia, I believe. Wait, I not? There we go. The void demands her presence, and I aim to please it. Oh. Ah, just an undead. I don't even know where it went. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh, another checkpoint. Go on, my minions. Attack! Attack, I say! Send them to the void. Send them to the... Oh god, that's a lot of people, actually. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Hold up. Please wait a second. How do I use this potion? Okay, that's cheating. Sorry. Yes, bonk them. Ow. Okay. Potion time again. Nicely done. There's still quite a few of them left though. Including the actual boss. Okay, while you guys handle that, that's one. Where's the archer? Hello there, good sir. Would you mind leaving my minions alone? Excellent. Any other archers? I don't think so. And hey, my minions actually handled the job. Perfect distribution of work. What was your body doing there? I know I'm taking your head. Actually, you know what? There we go. Head taken. Wow, it actually vanished. That... Okay. Wolf's Fan. Passing gloves. Okay, okay. You really didn't want anyone to get in the fort, actually. Some milk, some cabbages, some tomatoes. question is, what is up here that's worth my time? Tempest Alliance, that's the ring, right? Mana Shield. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put a bonfire up here. If this place seems safe enough. Oh, hi. My god, the bonks are amazing. Can I just say, the bonks are so funny. Found another creeper here, it seems. You know what, I'll just have this here. Some good fuel. And now, let's see. Multiply sneak damage. Ooh, fancy. Not necessary though. Perhaps of the waning moon. Spell power. Okay. Okay, now I can actually move faster. Reinforced chest. Oh, almost. Scorching Blade, I think that's a spell. Almost fell down to my death. That would have been quite unpleasant. Don't you dare. Rogue step. Okay, so that's here. Winter Crone's Wrath. That's new. Arlong Stone. Okay, stamina regimen. Oh, down here. That's how you get back down. Fair enough. Cheese. And some whiskey. Honestly, all things considered, except for the amount of rations, these bandits kind of had it figured it out as far as I can tell. The Silk Road. What's the Silk Road? Because I'm nearby. Oh yeah, the package. Nearly forgot about it. Mysterious package. I'm curious, can I open the package by any chance? Hold on, I'm gonna save before I do that. Read more. Carefully wrap package. Handle with utmost caution. Okay, I suppose I can just peek inside of it. Fine then. I got your package.
That's the best news I've heard all week. Come on then, give it to me.
You're not interested in what happened to Nest?
Not really. We were never friends, just reluctant business partners. Her problems are hers alone, just like mine.
Okay, fair enough. Just business.
As long as they don't affect our mutual interest. Besides, it's a dangerous business.
Well, here we go.
Now that I think about it, since you managed to bring that package and Ness decided to ditch me, you might as well help with the next part. My client, you know who, wants the package delivered to a specific place. Once you're there, you'll use these very special arrows I'm about to give you and shoot the package from a safe distance.
Is the package C4?
Regular arrows won't do the trick. And if you waste them before the job's done, I'll charge you for the next batch. These aren't gifts, they're tools.
Fire arrows, of course. And what will happen next?
Oh, come on. What do you think happens when you shoot flaming arrows at a mysterious package?
Yeah.
Think for a second. Anyway, whatever opens up in front of you, check it out, and then tell me all about it. If I were you, I wouldn't touch anything. But if something catches your eye, well, maybe nobody will notice. Just make sure to open the passage.
Does the captain know about this?
What does he care? He pays me to get the job done. How I get it done and whose hands do the work, that's my business.
And what might I find inside?
Am I some kind of seer? I have no idea. But if the rumors about him cozying up to the Dalriata tribes are true, you might stumble upon something related to them. Personally, I think the captain's just trying to suck up to them.
Well, okay then. I'm very close to another level up actually. Doing quests definitely seems like the right way to go. Okay, where's this part? Oh, we're here. I might as well do that one as well. I think it can be a nice, a nice last thing to do this stream. Nope, we are not doing this during the night. Give me day. I can heal with this, okay. Or do I heal it? How? Okay, I just heal. Someone died very relaxed, from what I can see here. Alrighty then. Now, you did mention a safe area, so how far away is safe? Becomes the question. This should be fine, right? Really? There we go. Into the prison we go. Hi?
Yes? Who are you? Did Albert Albertus send you? I've told you 1,000 times I'm not leaving. This place is perfect for me. At last, I have the space to explore the limits of culinary delights. You'll never understand, you bunch of cabbage heads. Your taste buds have long been dulled by fried cheese, fried fish, and oil. Oil everywhere. The goddamn oil.
Oh my god, he's great. I love him already. Who the hell are you? This is unexpected.
Oh, so you're not one of Albert's yes men. I hope you'll forgive this egregious lapse in my manners. I never thought that after the entrance was buried, anyone unfamiliar with my situation would find their way here. But first things first. My name is Rumpold Fenini. I used to be the most renowned chef in Camelot, but now I am an outcast, doomed to forever search, misunderstood by plebeians with no taste.
I still don't understand what you're doing here.
I've discovered, no, I've reached the limits of taste. And when I gazed into that abyss, I realized that all my past efforts were doomed to fail. You see, the logical conclusion of creating the most delicious food is something that flips the pleasure of eating on its head and brings it to the other side. Food so delicious, so extraordinary, that the pleasure turns into pain.
No thanks. I'll stick to my pizzas.
Because, you see, it's only through pain that we can truly reach pleasure.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Now, listen carefully. Sour herring and cheese.
What?
Sour herring with cheese.
Sounds revolting.
Perhaps, but it's not supposed to sound. It's supposed to be seen. For what is virtue if you don't first know vice? This experience is meant to embody the essence of flavor transgression. Culinary norms and rules, they're nothing but simple amusements for the masses. Limitations meant only to expose the cracks.
Did I just find Gordon Ramsay of the Camelotian myths? Of the Arthurian myths, I should say.
Why don't you try it yourself? Though I must warn you, there's no turning back from this path. Once you've tasted the effects of my culinary transgression, nothing will ever be the same. Here's the recipe for my sour herring with cheese. The ingredients are for you to obtain. It must be your own path. Just remember, it requires a special herring.
A special herring.
If I recall correctly, here, I've marked it on your map. My acolyte of culinary delight.
The captain of the Horns of the South wants to get in here.
Does he now? Why? I don't offer paid lessons, and I certainly don't run the garrison's kitchen. I can't think of any reason Captain Hubert would send his men here.
That's not the captain.
Sorry? Oh, a change in command then. Interesting. I do hope he was very kind to me when I stayed at the Keeper's Fortress.
How long have you been trapped here?
Oh dear, I could ask what year it is, but honestly, I don't find it
dead?
terribly important. I finally found my place and purpose. Time holds no meaning for me. Food without taste,
Okay. I'm scared to ask what he was doing all of this time, besides cooking, I mean. Recipe. Really special herring. There's something unusual about it, okay. Oh. I was onto something there. Might as well see if I can increase my lockpicking skills while at it. Still that, I did not expect to find the Hell's Kitchen show, or the prehistoric version of it, down there. I was expecting treasures, maybe a mad scientist. Not that. Definitely not that. Game, I'm gonna give you a second, there we go.
Rumpled? What are you talking about? You found someone else?
Yeah, it is an undead, okay.
Wait, Rumpled? The one who disappeared centuries ago? The chef obsessed with herring and cheese?
Okay, you don't have to laugh that hard.
I can't! All that effort, all that money, and it's Rumpled? Oh my god! I'm crying! Honestly, I thought it was about the lost treasures of the Dalriada, maybe an army of undead berserkers. You have no idea how scared I was of this job. And now you're telling me it was undead Rumpel. Alright, I'm feeling better now.
What's next for you?
If only. I can't get in touch with Brandon. And it seems that he gave the order to keep me precisely here, right in this damned spot. And I'm afraid, if I stay here any longer, don't get me wrong, I quite like this place. The air is crisp, the sea is calming. It's true, the company could be better.
Why don't you settle here?
Only a keeper is allowed to own property in the Horns of the South. I looked it up. It's an actual law, not just something Brandon made up so I'd stop breathing down his neck. So unless I grow a pecker overnight, it'll never happen. I used to love it when I was younger. It felt like an adventure. Like I was a brave heroine venturing into the dangerous world. But it gets boring after a decade or two. Eventually, you start feeling like you haven't had time to sit down since the moment you left. The dangers of the road stop becoming exciting. They become real. And before you know it, your entire life has slipped through your fingers. Life goes by so fast when you're always on the move. You keep thinking you have time for everything. Until you don't.
That's fair. Continue in the shop? No. Okay, level up. I don't believe I said my endurance needed to be higher. As for skill points, cool. This is the value of armor. Well, I can literally get a Dark Souls dodge. Okay. Statuses. He has an active status, hit on damage. So this is one I want. 50% cheaper to power up the bonfire. There we go, now it's just 5. Good thorns on the back, but endurance will probably fly by, honestly. At the rate I've been getting levels. And I gotta say, slowly but surely, I feel the game is starting to work in my favor. My damage is divided between health and mana by percentage. Ooh. Combat mana regeneration by half of that value. Why is it 0% though? Regeneration works for damage. I'll check. Yeah, we did get 2 new spells. Scorching Blaze. With a large burning projectile which Did I just unlock Fireball? Hold up. That sounds like Fireball. With a spread of 5 chilling projectiles. Oh, that's 12 spirituality. Yeah, that's definitely Fireball. I think I can still cast it though. It'll just be way weaker, I think. Hold up, I need to test this before we leave. Oh, I have too many minutes. Hold up. Wait, do I not even have the mana to cast? Oh yeah, yeah. 786 mana cost. What mana am I on? Oh, I actually not that far. 76. Okay. Okay, I think I have an objective. I want to cast Fireball. Not quite possible, but I have found it. That's definitely going to be my objective next time I play this. Also, by the way, King Arthur was talking about the gong that's here. I get the feeling that's related to the DLC, which takes place underwater, which would make sense, it being connected to the sunken village. I don't know, it just makes sense in my head. But yeah, thank you everyone for keeping me company. The Void shall forgive your continued existence for the day. And for now, I shall see who I can send you all off to. Let's see. Ooh. I might have an idea, but I'm just gonna do my due diligence, look around a bit more. Yeah, you know what? Since I am preaching the word of the void, I think I might as well be sending you all off to someone who is playing Voices of the Void. And one of the content creators that I really look up to. That being Tear of Grace. So, let's just... where is it? How did this work again? There we go. Tear of Grace, Voices of the Void. The stream has just started, but I'm sure everyone, including myself, will be in for a good time. So, I'm just gonna be starting this here. Everyone already up. And I shall be sending you all over to Mr. Brett, who has done a lot of interesting things. Please do check out his channel, Tear of Grace. It has excellently edited videos, very entertaining. Highly recommend. That said, I shall see you all later. Good night, everyone. And good night, YouTube, as well.